Here we come. There we are. We are now live. Hello. We are the Mad Scientists. I'm Mad Frankie. This is Violet Igor over here. And together we make the Mad Scientists. There we are. And I've been mad sciencing in my laboratory.
Before you get
Live.
going, let's say hello to everyone. Hello, Patricia. She was here first. And then there's Mariah. Hi, Mariah. And then there's Liz and Paula. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Okay.
Hello, everybody. Hello, all the people who are watching us on replay.
Headphones.
And all the people who are here. No, it's on. I've got them on.
Okay. Okay.
You can hear an echo.
It was me. I forgot to turn the volume off. Okay, you go ahead. You got lots to talk about. I'm going to leave the show.
Oh, okay. No, you better not leave the show. I'm not allowing that. You stay here and be audible.
Yeah. I'm here.
Good. Okay. So I have got lots of lovely bottles here, and I have been playing with my chemistry set. Well, not really. Just been cooking in the kitchen and making. Well, this one wasn't even cooking. You saw it the other day. I think this one. Some of them I did the other day, and others I have been doing recently. Like there's a nice cherry ink there. I was eating some cherries, and they weren't great, so I thought I may as well just forget about it. And I thought I could make ink with it though, and it's made a really quite thick ink. So we'll see how that works. And I've labelled them all with different numbers so that I know which one is which, because I'm going to make a little thing like this on this paper. This is, what did I say it was? I said it was this one, aquarelle block. It's just a watercolor paper.
Yeah.
And it's 300 GSM, which is, what is it, 160, did you say, or 140 pounds?
140 pounds.
So that's the paper I made these out of. Could have made it out of anything. I've got one down here.
Mariah
which is
multitasking.
Sorry?
Mariah is multitasking. She says she's going to be away from chat. She's listening and working.
Okay. So where was I?
I'm sorry.
That's the one with it's got a little bit of a surface. You can feel it on it, so it's not cold pressed. This is the cold pressed, and it's smooth as anything. This one, and that's a Dallarownie. Let me just get it up again. It's a Dallarownie hot pressed smooth grain. 140 pounds, 300 GSM again. So lovely papers. So I haven't made that into a little book form, but I have made this into it, and it's not got a deep grain to it. It's, you can see a pattern on it, but it's not a lot of it. I don't know if you can see it there, but anyway,
it's hard to see.
Yeah, I know. I could take a picture later.
Yeah.
So I was doing it on here, and I thought, no, why not do it on here? So I'm going to do it on here. So let me make another grid. So I'm going to cut this to begin with up the top. Like that. And then I'm going to cut this in half. Let's move to just one piece. It's easier to cope with. One piece. And I'm going to cut it round about in half. But it doesn't have to be that accurate. And do the same with these edges. So I want half of that, which would be about there. And then we want one in between and one in between. It's not quite accurate, is it?
Hi, Carla. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Colleen.
Right. And now if I draw my little grid, that's definitely not accurate. Let me do it this way around so I can see the edge of the paper I'm trying to be accurate to. There we go. This is just a vague square. I'm not going to fill it exactly, and I want to do it in pencil because I can then remove the pencil lines afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know what I thought I was doing with that one. There we are. So it's vaguely a grid.
Paula, they're popping up, and I found one this morning about the size of my fist that I knew it hurt in the place I found it. I just didn't bother to look, and it's a fairly good sized bruise. So bruises are popping up where I didn't realize they would pop up.
You can see this one looks quite glistening. You do. You find out you've got muscles where you didn't know you had them.
Yeah. Like I said, I fell on one side and I twisted the other. So where I twisted my legs, the bruises are coming up, but not as bad as the area where I actually landed. That bruise.
Oh, you know what I should have done? I didn't do it in order, did I? Why did I label them all in order and then? Oh, well, never mind. That's number 8.
Why did you want to start with number 1? Is that what you mean?
That was what I was going to do. But here's number 1. We'll put number 1 in here.
Okay. And do you shake it or stir it before you, in case there's any sediment?
There's nothing to shake or stir. There isn't any sediment in that one. In fact, I don't think I even put a clove in that one, and I should have done. Hang on, I've got cloves here. Let's have a clove.
Okay. Yeah, I'm quite colorful, Paula. He isn't home at the moment, so I can talk to you guys, but I haven't told him. I'm keeping an ear out. He ran to the grocery store for us. But yeah, I'm colorful underneath all these clothes I've got on. What one is this one?
This is pea flower. It's the one with added vinegar.
Okay.
So it makes it purple.
Yes, it does.
Doesn't stay purple. Oh, does not stay purple. Where's my...
But I'm walking okay and talking and everything's fine. No limps, no nothing, no residuals, just the bruises. We're fine.
So this is how this one is the purple one. And it dries like this. It dries green.
Oh.
Which is amazing.
Fran, Paula says her Seth copper arrived. It's quite pink.
Oh. Yes, it is quite pink, but it's quite a good coverage, that one. I like the coverage of it. It's better than some of them. Some of them, they're so pink that they don't look right at all. But that one's quite a nice one. I mean, there are others that look more like old copper. You can get aged copper ones.
Yeah.
They're quite not in Seth's one, which is a pity, really. But there you go. Right, so we've done that. And we've done one. So as we started off oddly, let's go on and do this one.
I mean, Russ comes home with scrapes and cuts and bruises on him. Like now, he's walking in the door with a watermelon. And he has no idea how he got him. He just stuck his arm in some machine to pull out a screw or something. Next thing you know, he's got a long gash, and he comes home, and he didn't even realize it. So we were talking about how all you got to do is turn over in bed
Bruises.
and you get a bruise. Yep. Okay. Paula says she's spraying UFO coins. With what? What are you spraying them with?
Sprays, I would assume. That was 9.
And that one's
turmeric.
Yeah.
The first turmeric I made. Yeah. Now I'm going to open up my water so I can rinse things now and then so I don't get any crossover.
And I noticed you're doing wet to dry, right?
Correct. What I also want to do is to try on top of colours that are already dry and see what happens then. So, which one should we do next?
What's the next
I haven't
one?
tried this one at all yet, so let's try that. Raspberry, cranberry, and peach. That was a tea. I think we might have to use a smaller brush to get it in there. It's quite a nice colour. I find most of the reds that I've used so far start off red and they end up blue.
You know, and here's the thought I had, Paula talking about her sprays. I mean, could you put these in spray bottles and would they, you know, maybe add mica? I don't know.
Some of them are quite pale. And the idea of them is that they're natural. So I don't think putting mica in, well, you could put mica in, it is natural, it's a rock. But I think mica would be likely to swamp it somewhat because they're quite pale. But don't forget, most of these, all I've done is poured boiling water on them and then strained them off, and there we are. The juniper I cooked for a while. The cherry I cooked for a while. And the blackberry, did I cook the blackberry? No, I think I just squashed it and poured boiling water over it. No, so it's only those two that I cooked, juniper and cherry.
Hi, Diane. So Paula says she's got 10 avocado nuts and skins ready for the pan tomorrow.
Ooh, I haven't taken mine out yet. They're still in the freezer. I've got to get those out. I've still got some red cabbage and beetroot and mangoes to do, but then I haven't eaten the mangoes yet. They're not quite ready. What next? Let's try the juniper.
We just finished off a jar of pickled beets, and I saved the juice to dye papers, but now I could paint with it. And it does have vinegar in it, so it's, you know, it's well preserved.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's very light.
You wait till I get onto the blue cornflower. You won't even see it. Still going to do a test swatch, but because I'm going to also try it with other colours.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not other colours. Try it with vinegar and with soda. Soda. Baking soda.
Oh, baking soda, not salt.
Baking soda. Oh, baking soda. Baking soda. So that's number 18. Let's write that down. 18. Right, let's do the blue cornflower. I'll get that out of the way, then we don't have to worry about it. The others will be more colourful. Yeah, it's almost like water.
Right, Paula. I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't use it on the beets. I wouldn't use on fabric.
Really? Quite a lot of people do.
They do.
But it's fugitive. It doesn't last.
Paula,
Mind you, I dare say a lot of people like that.
She says you need a mordant to use beets on fabric.
Yeah, I would use alum or something like that. It depends.
Well, yeah, I have alum.
Red onion. Let's do a red onion.
Does alum go bad? Does it have an expiration?
That's red onion with ordinary. That's red onion. I've got two red onions here. I've got the ordinary red onion. And I've got red onion with vinegar. Let's try the ordinary first. That's number 12. Let me write the 12 down first. Red onion.
You're still getting some nice colors down there. Even the turmeric.
Oh, the turmeric is a lovely color. It's one of the best, I think.
Yeah.
And I could add more on top, you know, like this.
Right.
Get it to be a stronger color. See, 18 was the juniper berries, and that is unexpected. I didn't expect I expected to either get nothing out of them or to get a more sort of that sort of color. More like the cherry ink is doing it. No, but didn't. So that's red onion 12, and we want 3 next to it.
So this is a whole other step away from eco dyeing. This is eco painting.
Sort of, yeah, yeah. It's also a slightly different thing because most of these are just getting the color out of the juice, even out of the material. And if it's like blue corn flour or pea flour that are dried, then it's adding water to them to get the color out. Look at the difference in these two colors. That's almost a brown color, the 12.
Mm-hmm.
The red onion with nothing, because it wasn't brown when it started. Let me see. Red onion.
That was the ordinary one.
Here we go. It was sort of, it went green. Red onion.
Oh.
Neat. And that's red onion and vinegar. It went a really quite nice green. Amazing.
But it's looking it's looking purple or reddish. It's got a red tint. What I can see.
It looks almost like red wine in there.
Right?
Yeah. Did I do a red onion with... No, I didn't. Did I?
You only have two.
Yeah, I've only got 2 red onion. What I need to do is do a red onion with baking soda, because baking soda is base and vinegar is acid. So you go in 2 different ways.
Well, the baking soda is your salt.
No. Salt and vinegar goes in some of these, and baking soda goes in others.
Isn't baking soda salty? I thought baking soda was salty.
It's a cleaner.
Maybe
Right, but I thought it was salty.
No. When I've tasted baking soda in a cake my mum was making, thinking, oh, that would be nice. It's just nothing. It's just powder. Doesn't have a taste at all. Not to me, anyway. Not then.
Because I've on occasion used it to. I've used it to brush my teeth.
Really?
To make a paste to brush my teeth. I just
Weird.
don't like it straight up.
Was that salty? Was that salty when you did that? Maybe I just didn't eat enough of it.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
No, mine does say it's bitter and salty too.
No, see, Russ says he did a Google search. Yes, it is salty.
Well, there you go. He didn't taste it enough then. But it's calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate? Let me see. What does it say there? Sodium carbonate, is it?
Bicarbonate.
Sodium bicarbonate. Yes, sodium.
Salt.
So that's Na, isn't it? It's just got no chlorine in it. That would be salt.
That's why I said it would be the salt portion of your mix. So you can you could try just salt and then try the baking soda and see if there's any difference.
Yeah, I think I only put salt with the vinegar in the blackberry.
I think so too. That's the only one I remember. Which I think is over there to your left. Past the coneflower, farther left. By the Galleria, next to the Galleria. Left.
Here?
Yeah, right down below it. Isn't that blackberry?
That's paprika.
Nope, the other way.
That one is raspberry, cranberry, and peach.
The other way.
That one? Oh, it could be. Hang on a minute. Just let me have a look. No, it's butterfly pea.
All right.
Butterfly pea flower. Well, I don't know. I thought I had some. It's probably in the fridge, you know. I will have left some in the fridge, I bet. What's that? Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Blackberry ink and soda. There we are. 5. So, well, what was that one? I've just put that down. What was it? That was 13.
Okay. Yeah. Right there. Right there.
That one.
Yep.
13. Dum. 5.
Well, whatever one is above
Well, you were talking to me. I had to pay
I know.
attention.
Whichever one is above 5 is pretty much gone, isn't it?
It's still wet, but there's no colour. I didn't think there would be.
Yeah.
This is almost a grey. That is weird. These 3 are blackberry and so different. We'll see what they dry as. Wait a minute. No, 3 is red onion.
Yeah, that's the
13 is blackberry, and this one's blackberry. Right. Blackberry and blackberry, because I only got 2 blackberries. That's right.
and 2 red onion.
And 2 red onion, 3 and
See, you're doing numbers. I don't do well with
there.
I'm gonna fall asleep here in a minute.
I'm sorry. Let's try Ti-Ora. We all adore a Ti-Ora. Actually, it's
Hi,
Ti-Ora.
Judy. Hi, Julie. Welcome, Julie.
Ti-Ora, number 10.
Paula. Oh, no, that's got a nice pinkish hue to it.
Has, isn't it?
Yeah. It looks like you're going to lose it when it starts drying, though. The paper just sucks it right up.
Well, you can always add some more.
I was going to say
Gonna
dry
do
in
that.
layers,
Uh-huh.
like gel plating. Just do layers.
All right, so that's a Ti-Ora. And that's Ti-Ora as well. That was just the extra. It's the same. It's not any different. I didn't add anything else to it. It's just what's left over. So I won't bother with 10, or I won't bother with 11. We've done 10. I won't bother with 11. Right.
Yes, Fran has made all of these, I guess you would call them inks, eco inks.
Uh-huh. Haven't done the paprika. Let's do the paprika, number 7.
If you watched Wednesday's video, you would see where she began these and how she talked about making them. And then yesterday, she probably spent the whole day foraging and boiling water and creating the inks, knowing Fran.
Not after the stream, I didn't. I sat in the recliner and did nothing at all.
Well, I know that, but I said yesterday.
Yeah, that was yesterday. Oh, yesterday wasn't the stream day. Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I thought it was. No. Yes. Okay. I did actually. Actually, I did a load of gardening today.
You did?
Yep. Went out there to water the plants and ended up gardening. You know, because I'm trying to reach a plant pot that I can't reach because there's these brambles. So I've got to get the brambles out of the way in order to. Now, which one was the other Ti-Ora?
Well, it's
That was a 10 and 11. I've got a 2 here, which has got Ti-Ora with baking soda. So I'll wait until that one to do that one, so we can do it underneath.
Yeah, and you need to label it better.
And that's the other Ti-Ora with vinegar. So I've got baking soda and vinegar. This one has still got the pink peppercorns in.
Yeah. Oh, I love neurographic art, Judy. It's so relaxing. Just doodling. And if you like to go beyond that and just and doodle, let me see. Where is Pete?
6. And there's the blackberries in boiled water, salt and vinegar. 16. So let's do a 16 there. So see if that's any different. It's quite colourful, isn't it?
Yeah, that is.
It feels sort of syrupy as well when you touch it with the brush. Because of course blackberries will have sugar in them anyway. So that was blackberries. That's blackberry and soda, and that's that one. So I want 5 and 13. 5 and 13, those three. So those three are all blackberries, those three. Look at the differences. That one's sort of purple, that one's grey, and that one's, at the moment, pink with a blue tinge. So that's the Ti-Ora, isn't it? 10. Okay. So we'll try number 4 with it, which is the one with vinegar.
Judy, if you like neurographic, you should check out Illustrations by Pete. He does short videos. There's the link. He does short videos, usually short, and he just rambles on and on, which you could turn it off if you don't want to listen. But he just free flow, just draws and doodles and whatever else he does. It's very zen.
And this is the other Ti-Ora with baking soda. Let's see what we get. Let's put the numbers on. That one was 4. And this one is 2.
Ran out of cards.
Yeah, well, I got another one.
Atta girl. That's quite light. Both of those are quite light.
Brown. Look at it on here. It looks brown.
Yeah, on there, but it's on paper where it matters.
You can see it through there. It looks brown.
It is. It's very Zen zone type, Judy. I think you'll like Pete. If you don't like what he talks about, turn off the volume and just watch his hand. Yeah, I said you didn't put more description on it too, Fran.
Well, that's all on the bottles. So I'd have to put the description on the other side. Okay. So you'd have to go have a look.
Yeah.
Or I could do it in order, but look how colourful. I mean, you wouldn't believe how colourful that is.
So the one above 5 is still almost gone. The one below 13 is very faint. I don't remember what color that was.
Pink peppercorns.
Oh, yeah. Okay. The turmeric is beautiful. And then
that one, 9, that one. That's turmeric.
And then the other one, I forget. The first one, what is that one?
That one is the juniper berries that I just made just before the stream started. That one, that's quite interesting. Fascinating. Yeah. Wonder what colour it'll dry to.
Nice.
What else have I haven't done yet? The pea flower second lot. Did I do I did number 5, didn't I? There's number 5, yes. Blackberries. Oh, I put it on the blackberries, that's why. This, I didn't do this one. Butterfly pea pure. So we need another bit of paper for that. That one can be drying while we get another bit of that paper. Make some more lines.
It probably doesn't really mean much of anything, Paula, other than you can't stand neurographic meditation, blah, 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 all of that. I know what you mean, but...
See, look at that. Isn't that blue?
Exactly.
But that's the one that produced the water.
But you did say, you told me, but those are dried flowers. So dried means they're dehydrated. Maybe they lose something. Even if you add water, you're still...
Could be.
I'd like to see it get some dry.
And then I've got blue flower tea. And that's that one, I think, number 1. Yeah. With vinegar. Amazing, amazing.
Where'd the coneflower go?
That was the one I just showed you, blue cornflower. That one. It's blue and created the nothingness.
You said corn flour. I was thinking you said cone
flour.
flour.
No, corn flour. Centaurea cygnus.
Diane says when you feed marigolds to chickens, you get the most amazing eggs. I don't know if they taste better or the color is prettier. She didn't say.
That's how they do it.
Ooh, mini jam jars are yeah.
I've got some little jam jars.
Those are nice.
Yep. They're a bit smaller than this. They're more like this sort of size, the little jam jars. I haven't opened them yet, though. I'm no judge. No judge at all.
How you doing today, Evie? How's Trish doing? Evie and I had a play date yesterday. Yesterday afternoon.
Oh,
Yep.
you didn't invite me.
What time was it? Well, it was just the two of us in a Facebook video. We didn't even get a room. It was just like a call.
It's okay. It's
And
okay.
I'm trying to think. You would have been
Asleep, probably.
well.
Usually am.
It was about 8 o'clock your time. I'm thinking about 7, 8 o'clock your time. So it would have been after tea, and you would have been really. You know, you can't spend all the time with me. Ian's there.
Nah, that's true. Yeah, poor old Ian.
He's got to entertain you sometime.
Yeah.
And besides, you got a new little toy yesterday. That was the other thing.
Yep. Couldn't do anything with it yesterday.
I don't know why not. We did get a room, Paula. It was me and Evie, and Trish was on the sofa listening and laughing at us. You going to go in order this time, you think?
9, 10, 11. I haven't done 11. I know why I haven't done 11. 12. Where's 12? There's 12. 13. No, 14.
And you didn't
What
do
happened to
11 because it's the same as 10.
Yeah, 11 was the same as 10. I know that. Yeah. 17. 13. 10. Oh, it's butterfly pea. That's why.
I don't think she has any red cabbage yet, Carla.
I have. I've got the red cabbage. I just haven't done it yet.
Oh, that's what I meant. You haven't made it yet.
No, not yet.
Yeah, it was, and I did switch hands. I'm right-handed. Evie is left-handed. I'm trying to teach her how to tat. And I finally realized, I went left-handed and showed her how to do it. And then I found a beautiful lady, Rusticate, that does left-handed and sent her that video. But we did okay. She got all the...
Oh, she did tell me, come to think. Yeah, I did hear about it. She said that that was in the live, PM Live, because I thought it was hilarious that neither of you had realised that she was left-handed. She hadn't thought
about it.
I just thought that was
But
great.
I just switched hands, and once I thought about it, then I just switched hands, put my needle in the other hand, and I you can have a lesson, Judy. Absolutely. I'll show you, or I'll send you the link for Rusticate, because Rusticate is an excellent teacher on video. Because I'll tell you what, Evie and I got sidetracked a few times laughing and talking and making Trish laugh. How can you? Of course, you're very left.
I've lost number 15. Can anybody see number 15? Is that number 15? No, that's 16. Where's number 15?
I see 17. No, it's off camera if you do.
Ah, there's 15. Pea flower, second lot. It's really blue. It's amazing.
I'll tell you what, Judy, I think Abby said it's a size 5 needle, so it's quite a long needle, but it's not the thickest needle available, tatting needle. And the thread that I use is like size, Abby, correct me, size 10 crochet thread. But I could teach you with a small crochet hook, a very small crochet hook, and
Hmm.
well, no, I wouldn't use a crochet hook. That would be like really frustrating you. Embroidery floss. Embroidery floss will work. Okay, Frank, go back and tell me what these two colors are again. 14
Well,
and
14 is pea flower
oh, I
ink
like
pure,
that.
and 15 is the second lot of pea flower because there was so much colour in the first lot that I went and added a bit more. When I took the pea flowers out of the liquid and strained them off, I then went and added some more water to that, and this is the result. It actually looks a bit more intense than the first lot, which is weird.
Okay, Lynn, thank you for being here.
Right, well, I think that's enough playing with inks because I was going to do some nice little drawings and things because look at the colours I got with those.
I can, Lisa.
Beautiful.
Look at those colors. I like those.
That's so nice. And some of these are glistening. Like this blackberry here, you can actually see it shine in places.
Yeah, that
Just
peppercorn really doesn't pop up much.
pink peppercorn. Yeah, it's.
Yep, that one. Yep.
But
And funny, oddly enough, I made a coleslaw the other day, Fran, and I was peeling carrots, and of course you get the orange on your hands, and I thought, oh, ink.
yeah. Well, I've got to get some carrots. I haven't got any carrots. I should have got them this afternoon. I didn't even think about them. Okay, let's make a list. Carrots. Good. That's my list. Right, let's put
Okay,
this.
so here's
on
the
there.
needle I use, Judy and Lisa, and anyone else interested. This is one of the needles I use. I do have another one that's thicker, if you could see the thickness. So there is thicker, and see the bigger eye. I think this is more of a darning needle or something. I forget why I have it, but this one has a smaller eye. It's and then just
There you go.
leftover thread.
Just
I'm
got to
working
take
now. I've
these
got an
away.
idea, and I want to put beads on. I want to make something with beads. So that's what you would need. And I will, Lisa and Judy, yes, I will send you the link to Rusticate's channel. She's a excellent teacher. I don't know that she still does anything up to date, but what she does have out there is very helpful. So we'll get back to that. Okay, I'm taking over Fran's stream.
Won't be a moment. Carry on crocheting.
Oh, there you go. I wasn't crocheting. See how well she listens. It's tatting. So we'll just we'll go back. This is what I've made a stack of flowers, just little flowers, black with black and a peach thread, just a bunch of flowers. And I have more of these, by the way. And then I started practicing doing some lace. Finally figured it out. I did 2 small pieces. I think I showed this Wednesday. Those pretty, they're purple. They got a blue tinge on the screen. And actually quite easy. I watched a video and it was foreign and her accent was not very helpful. So I ended up watching what she did and then wrote it all down and did it my own way.
Silly girl. Silly.
And it's really quite easy. Carla, I don't know that he's neurographic. He's just sort of Zen. It's illustrations by Pete. The link is up above in the comments.
I think that's it.
And then I did 2 of these like that. They're supposed to be earrings. Making a bag of goodies. Are you ready yet, Fran?
Oops, got to remove
Hi,
that.
Miriam.
I will put this aside to dry. And that. Put those down.
Oh, I thought you were going to like paint with the inks. Miriam, I haven't seen your latest video yet. I haven't had a chance to get over there, but I will. I promise.
There we are. Lovely. I better do that one first.
Is Eddie here? I haven't seen him. So if he is, he's lurking and busy.
Okay.
I know Mariah was here, but she was listening and working. She was multitasking.
I'm back.
Okay, Miriam.
I'm back. We're going to do some reveals now.
Oh, that's right.
And think about what I can paint. I was wondering what I could do with painting. And I was wondering about the little mouse. That might be a possibility. You know the mouse? For this?
Yes. That my brain was trying to, yeah. I know what you mean.
To go in here.
Yep.
Behind that.
Yep. That's a good idea. You're off camera. You're
Am I? Oh.
Yeah, you're quite out, your tea's in the way, so you're quite off camera. But I knew I could see enough, yeah.
So I was thinking to do the little mouse that goes behind in these sort of colours, because I reckon I could do something quite nice with that. If I could thicken them up a bit to make them easier to use. That's what I'm thinking. And I mean, look at the Blackberry one there. Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh.
Lovely.
You may have to oh, nice butterfly. You may have to just for now you do dry it and then layers to get the heavier color.
Yes, very likely. Yes, I could do that for a couple of hours and then see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So that was my thoughts on it. Anyway, we'll put this aside. Down there, and we'll have a look at this one. See, that's been staring at us. This is the one with hexagons. With the sort of hexagon caustic. That's the word I was looking for. Caustic. So we'll see how that's done.
Oh, I thought that was the shells. The
No.
Okay.
Oh, that's not pulling that end.
Oh, I thought I just saw a hummingbird. No way. No, it's just a sparrow.
I'm going to pull this at the side because if it looks like it's going to rip from this side as well, I'll put it back down.
Oh, cracking the edge.
Yeah. So it's just that little edge bit there, but otherwise it's quite nice, isn't it? It's quite decent. I think that's going to come off nicely. Well, I'll do that edge and capture that, and then we'll have a look at this one underneath.
Yep, if you can, give us a thumbsy upsies. Thumbsies upsies. Tell your friends, come watch. Tell your neighbors. Oh, I love this one. Oh, I loved it. This is the one with caustic and
it had the turtles on it, but we've lost the turtles. But
lost the turtles.
we can put the turtles back on by doing a print through the stencil, can't we?
Honestly,
Or by putting the stencil on another sheet, plate, getting some ink on it, and then putting it down. Either way, but I like it as it is. It looks sort of flowery.
well, I'm looking at it, seeing all kinds of tatting design.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
flowery.
quite nice.
Very nice. I like that. I like the negative areas.
Yeah.
Gives it a.
Well, was that ivory? I think that might have been ivory.
I think so too.
Anyway, it's lovely. We'll have to look back at the stream to be sure exactly what it was, but that's nice. So we'll get that out of the way now. And now there's this one. This one here. Let's see what we did. This one had to be put back down. So if this doesn't come up now.
This is it. There's no more. Yeah, I like this one because, yep.
Oh, ripping. Can I get it up off the edge?
And glue it
stick
down.
it back down. Yeah.
Are you behind, Paula? Do you need to catch up? Are you lagging? There you go. You may be able to recover. Very nice. We'll see when you get to that end where you also had to use more. Oh, a little bit right there. Did it work?
Yeah. Not too bad at all. I can't even remember where else there was a problem. So if I stick that down, that's fine.
Blue, dilly, dilly, lavender blue. That's nice.
Let's pop a little bit on there.
Paula's a lagger.
She's a lagger. Lag.
That darn Netherlands internet. Well, let's not bother with the paintbrush. We use our fingers. What the hey? Oh, push it up.
Paula might know what the lag is all about.
Lag.
She may not have watched them.
You know why? Because Carla posted it, Teresa, up above you. Carla posted lavender blue dilly dilly.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding,
I like that.
Ding, ding, ding.
I think it'd make a great journal cover.
See, those are the remains of the junipers. I used a jar and a half. Well, a jar and 3/4. So I got a decent result. So they were old ones, though. I would have been throwing them out otherwise.
Maybe that's why they didn't give you the greatest color.
Possibly. But I used a brand new jar to start with, and that's the color that they were starting out with. So I added more of the older ones to sort of beef it up a bit. Worked out, I think. Nice. Okay. Well, let's see. Have we got, we've got those on there. Maybe that's a signal that we should use those. But they've got paper on them. They need to soak those.
Yep. Otherwise, if you lay them down on a gel plate, the paper will
stick to their eyes, make them blind.
Well, that's why I was thinking, Teresa.
So those need a soak. I'll put them over there on the water jar. So,
hi, Lynn. Well, welcome. Lynn Nygaard says hello.
Hi.
It's her first time catching a live. Well, welcome. Being here. Thank you for the thumbs ups.
Now, I was halfway through doing some adjustments on these on the computer, and then the computer stopped working. It was doing circle. Oh, what the heck's it doing? Turned out it was trying to do something with 2 other programs at the same time as the one I was trying to do something with another program. So 3 programs all trying to do something at once. I was not impressed.
I had that happen the other day, and I looked down, and it turned out Windows was updating and waiting to reboot my computer. And I'm like, you guys, I'm getting really tired of them taking over my resources when I'm working in Photoshop.
Exactly. That's exactly how I felt.
They suck.
I'm trying to do some work. What are you doing to me?
That one there in your hand. I thought you were gonna, because that one comes up if you use heavy body.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Nope, that's all right.
It's a nice fresh one. You know, it'll last for a couple of pulls. And I'm having fun. Not be mean. I do have to adjust it so that it's got more, and make the lines thicker as well.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. We'll do that. See, this is what these came from. You can see the sower here.
Do another.
You see the sower there. Is that the same one? Yeah. You can see the sower right there. Look. There's the sower.
Yep.
Sowing the seeds. And there she is. All I did was give her a bit of a face and cut bits off. And a hand, maybe. That's about it. So it's amazing what you can see in stencils and go, oh, look what's inside there. It's like looking into the fire. Oh, by the way, got to figure out something to do with this.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I held out my hair. He said, I could cut it while it's like that. I was putting it into up again. You know, I brushed it and I was putting it back up. So I had it all gathered together and I had the band. I just put it on once and twist it round again. And he said, I could cut it when it's like that. I said, go on then. And he did.
I noticed the other day when we were talking that your hair looked different. Had he cut it then?
No, he only cut it today.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, good job.
No, it was just put up. It was just put up. Possibly washed. Might have been after a
when
wash.
I saw you the other day, it wasn't put up. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, right. Oh, that'll be the day when that's when we were going out. That's why it wasn't up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Miriam, I don't use iCloud. That makes me crazy to think of putting my files out there. I have we use external hard drives so that I keep everything, and I also use them to back up my computers, our computers. Mariah says on those on your plate there, the reaper and the sower and all that. She says, nicely done on those, but they still need some work.
Yeah, that's the reaper, but the reaper needs some bits with him.
Yeah.
Because I cut some off.
Hi, Kirsten.
Where did I put the reaper? The reaper with that stuff still on. Well, that's just another one of them. But that's a dress. Got a dress.
Why did you bring the hairy violets out, by the way? Were you going to use them?
I was thinking of something to use them with.
Okay.
Trying to. Or I'll have to, one or the other. I said to him, I can do something with that. What? Don't know yet. Well, there's him. I could use him in the
Not as yet, Lynn. They are not. They still need some refining and editing. So they're
close.
Yeah, they're close to being finished. They're still in the let's see how they work and what we need to do on them stage.
I was working on this one and I was just about almost finished with him when the computer stopped working. I managed just to be able to save it and then get out of there. So that's had some work done. The other two are this one and this one that need a bit more work.
Yeah.
Apart from that,
yes, they
about
will.
I mean,
they will be.
This one's fine. That one's good enough.
Yeah, I like that one. I think it's funny you took it from the shell.
Yeah, I think it's amazing, really. And that was taken from an actual photo of a nautilus, so it's all real lifey stuff.
Oh, great. Carla's got a friend coming to play with her tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
I wish I could just hop on a plane and go over and play with Fran.
Yeah, we could make up some new decoctions.
Yeah, I like that word. We could go foraging. We could go to the zoo.
Yeah, that would be great. When are you coming?
Yeah, I know. Trust me, after all the talk about the TSA and all of that, it's like, my anxiety would probably go through the roof if I had to go through all that. Yeah, real lifey stuff. That would be so cool.
Yeah, silly old real lifey stuff. I keep having to move things out the way so I can get rid of that bit. I think I've got rid of that one. Yes, I think so. There's a hair. Yes, I can see I've got that one because it's in my fingers. And there's another one there. Yes, I've got that one too. Good. Oh, and I can see there's one there.
Well, Fran has gone to the zoo before, and she and Ian, it's like a nice little day walkabout out for them and take pictures.
It's only round the corner.
Yeah, and I get to go along sometimes via pictures, and I enjoy it. I saw pictures when she went with her mom,
Yeah.
and yeah, the little creature. Can't think of the name of it. Words are hard. Was it
Meerkats.
Thank you. No, there was
She loved
something else.
meerkats.
Well, there was something else too, but I think it was like a little monkey or something that
Lemurs.
Lima. Yep, that's it. That was fun.
Sheeples, sheeples.
Right, Miriam?
He's lost a foot, but I'm going to use him anyway.
I see you call him he, and I see they look like they're monks in their long robes. Oh, went off.
Him?
Well, all of them.
No, that's a she.
Okay.
That's a she. That's a she. Well, that's sort of generic. It could be a she or a he, but I think it's a she. It's got a dress on.
Okay.
Mind you, in medieval times, they all wore dresses.
Right.
So that's a he. And that's the same he, only a different thingy.
If you say so.
That's what I say. I say that. And now I want a bit of tissue.
Kiss pull. Well, no, it'll be more than a kiss pull.
Well, it'll just be taking
just
her
pulling.
off. It's not doing anything to it.
Very nice.
Not bad. Not bad. Didn't take it all off, but not bad. So let's have another colour.
That's tissue paper. Couldn't you take your new inks and color in?
No, because they're watercolours. Well, they're made of water. These are acrylics.
Oh.
And they're so pale, I really don't think they could compete.
But Lisa,
You know
you
how
went to
thick
Scotland. That is the you went to Scotland, so your security and TSA was a walk in the park. What about when you came back and you went through TSA? Was it fine? And what airport? I mean, if I flew out, it would probably be out of O'Hare. Just driving down there would be. I would have to be heavily medicated. I would.
Yes, you would.
We're or at least he is driving down there next month to take the bonus daughter. She'll be flying home. Look at that. Wow. That's that one you used the other day too, isn't it? The
Yep, Jackson's own colour. Yeah.
yeah, Jackson's. Wow, that is vibrant. That is deep.
Strong, isn't it? Whoops.
And it's not
Guess which one that was?
right. Right? Did I say?
Yes, you did. And guess what? You were right.
And that because you're not using heavy body. I was just starting to say
Well,
that.
this is heavy body. A heavy body, highly pigmented, pure acrylic colour.
Well, it doesn't look as heavy body as golden. So
No, that's true. It doesn't.
oh, you
But
said
it is
the other
heavy.
day when you used it and it did that, you said the heavy body would pull it up. And there you
Yeah.
went.
I think that's good
Okay,
enough.
Judy. Thank you for being here. Have fun.
Bye, Judy.
I'll send you those links or that link to Rusticate.
Was it Judy or Julie?
Judy.
Judy.
Judy was
Hi,
here. I
Judy.
don't know if she still is or if she had to go off to work. She didn't say.
It's nice that people can come and say hello when they're on their way to work. That's nice.
Yeah, I wish they could come and say hello and get paid to do it. So, oh, there she's still here, so they don't have to go to work. Wouldn't that be even better? Let's see if it. Yep. See, I was going to ask you. Let's see if it pulls it up. She's researching something. The color. Kirsten wants a repeat on what color that is. It's from
That
Jackson.
is the dioxazine violet from Jackson's Studio Acrylic Colour Heavy Body. 452 it says on there. Interesting. Nice.
Yes, it is.
Not bad at all.
I just don't think it's as heavy body as Liquitex or Golden, but
No.
it's
So what
not-
else shall we try?
I would think it's more on
We've
the
had purple,
fluid
so
side.
how about a bit of silver? I just fancy a bit of silver.
You're not going to let the purple dry?
No, still got the thingies down on it.
Okay.
The stencils down there. They may come up in this pool, this roller.
Is this what we call the
Ring.
long haul?
Yeah, yeah. Well, at the moment, it might be a short, long haul.
Gently, gently. Jackson's is, you can find Jackson's online. Just go to Jackson's, like you spelled it there. And it's an American company, is it, Fran?
And British. You get them in America and in Britain. Got one in
Okay.
London that does online stuff for us. And
There
you
you
get one in the USA as well.
Okay.
Nice. You'll get some.
I've not heard of those, Julie. I'm not a fan of synthetic vitamins. I much prefer natural. Natural.
I'm too confused by vitamins to know
I
what
know you
is
are.
what.
You just do what the doctor says. He's been agreeing with me, so you just do that. That lightened up that purple.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was hoping.
Poor Israel. Miriam says, "What about in Israel? Poor Israel. I don't know. I don't. You would have to be the expert." This is, yeah, Mariah, good point. She says, watch out for the shipping costs in the U.S. from Jackson's. Kirsten's in Scotland, I think. So she would be shipping from London. From
London.
UK. Yeah. So something to keep an eye on is that shipping cost before you agree to anything.
You get extra points if you buy from Jackson's own range.
There's a gnat. I'm gonna get him.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's starting to pull the paper.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have used paper.
Yeah. I noticed that before when it came up that the paper was sticking to it, like it did with the hairy violets.
Yep, that's exactly what it's done there.
Yep. This is why they're not in the shop yet. They still need refining.
Yeah, they still need adjustments, so I'll have to go back onto the computer and do some more. But I quite like the effect, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Quite like that.
Scrappy looking.
I think it's time to take them off, though, those, and let that dry and have a go with something else on a different plate. What are we on? We're only on at 8, so there's plenty of time. Pair of scissors. Oh, there we are. Pair of scissors.
Hi, Ricky. Oh, Ricky, I got your email. Thank you for the referrals for all those nice names.
Oh, I might even get another one with that. Except, of course, it's not the greatest paper. So what am I going to use on it? What shall I use? I think I'll probably just use that. Maybe exactly the same as that. But I can give it a go. So we'll do that with the next one. Oh, I've dropped the paintbrush.
Paula, guitar strings are cool. I keep trying to tell my brother to save me and send me his guitar strings, his used ones, and turn them into jewelry. Wire jewelry.
See, these flimsy ones are interesting, but that's very satisfying.
Yeah.
That one there, which comes off in one nice, decent, easy to handle piece. So think about that. Right. So that can go away and be, well, I can sort of hoover it a bit, see if that helps.
Yeah, I like it. I think, fatten the lines up on that one.
Yes, I think so.
Or do it in negative. I don't know how you would do it at negative.
Do it
first.
Well, that is the negative there. It's the same one.
That would explain it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, Evie brags. She brags. But I've met Trish. She's got good right to brag. So there you go.
There we go. Nice big one. That's a dog one.
Well, you pulled that. You're sure? Because you pulled your handful of hair out. You think some didn't like...
I suppose it could have been. Yeah. You just want to blame me and not the dog, don't you?
Oh, Ricky said she read a posting somewhere that said eucalyptus leaves make a nice red.
Yeah, but not the type I have in my garden.
Oh.
It's the American sweet gum. I think is the nice one, which I have wanted for a long time.
You'll have to, did you turn your computer off? By the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say, make sure you reboot before you go back in there and do it anymore.
Yeah. I was just trying to update 2 programs.
Yeah.
And Ian took over, so he would have let it do what it needed to do. So it's all right.
Okay.
So we've got that. I fancy putting a bit of green in there. Like Wispy green. Possibly that one.
Oh, that's nice.
Iridescent green blue. I think that would go quite nice
there. Teresa says the burrs are horrible on the feet from the sweet gum tree. Huh.
Yes. Yeah, they're very spiky looking, those ones.
That's what I thought. That's what I had in mind. And of course, when you're out in the yard, you've got to go barefoot at some point in time. It's called earthing.
Is it?
Yes.
I
It's
too many spiky. It's too much.
well, you don't walk down there. You gotta
Too much Victorian rubbish in the garden. I would probably
I hate shoes.
cut my feet. Too much glass and china and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just folding this paper so I can cut it nice and neatly. So I get more likely to get 2 sheets out of it. I find when I put a sheet, this big sheet, the A3, onto the plate and then try and cut it while it's on there, because I'm in a hurry to get the paper down, you know.
Yeah.
Not being organised. I find that I don't cut it well enough.
Watch. Don't there again. There you go. Just making sure.
There we go. Nice, nice. I want to also have a go at that script, you know. Oh, and there was something else I wanted to do. You know, the caustics stencil?
Yeah.
I was thinking, when I was designing that, I designed it in hexagon sort of shapes, not quite hexagons, but looked a bit like that.
Yeah.
And it looked quite good. Looking at the card again that I designed it on, I thought, actually, it doesn't look too bad on its own. But it didn't look like caustic, so I abandoned it. But I thought, you know, I could make a nice stencil out of that as well. There we go. That's going to look quite nice.
Happenstance. I love your title today, by the way. I love the way you did that.
Thank you. I can't remember what I said. It was Friday something.
FR Inken.
For inking.
Yep.
Friday for inking. Yeah. I think I want to use that one because I've not actually used all of that. Little bits here and there. I might have a go with that. While that's waiting, might have a go with that. So what colour am I going to put on there? I'm going to get this bit off here. Just see that pulling everything off. Where's my
Hold on, I'm not looking. I'm writing a note to myself. Okay, let me.
Okay.
Where are you?
I'm just taking the edges off here because I don't want them to.
Sticking.
Yeah.
That's where it's sticking.
Yep. We don't want it to do it again.
Oh, Mariah's got to go get Izzy. Okay, Mariah.
Thanks for dropping by, Mariah. Hope you enjoyed it.
Wish her luck and sanity. She's prepping for a party for Izzy and her friends for tomorrow. Mm-hmm.
I remember having to do that. That was hideous. I did do a couple at home, and then I thought, well, I'll take them all out to Burger King. It'll be so much more relaxing. Well, bit of a cop out, but oh dear, I'm gonna sneeze now.
Yeah, Kirsten said she had a browse on she just did a looking around on the Jackson site, and she said there's some good prices, but golden is still a ridiculous price.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, unless I mean,
Yeah,
Fran's very lucky that she gets it. It's just she works that way. But to
I am.
me,
Yeah.
unless you are selling what you paint to get recoup some of your money,
Yeah. Well, I'm just not convinced that anybody would want to buy anything of mine. It's just not likely. Here we go. I've almost used that up now, that lavender.
you've
I
got
have to make some more, I think.
Yeah, you said that before. I'm going to write a note to remind you. You
Lavender
said that
haze, go.
Wednesday.
Yes. I'm just going to go quiet for a minute.
Okay. And I'm going to make a note. Well, you're an
That's fine.
hour, 15 minutes in, so I'm not surprised that you're probably getting tired now, eh?
Yeah, I am actually. Yes.
Yep, and it's Friday. So, how long
Yeah.
before you and Ian play with the new toy?
Well, we've got to get some other little bits for it, like a program, an aluminium sheet to go underneath it, some thick foam to go underneath it. There's a funny little stand he's talking about that he wants to get, platform, and there's bits and bobs,
Because that thing really cooks up, and you need good ventilation. I love that stamp, by the way. And you need good ventilation.
Yes. You like this one?
I do.
Huh. I thought this one was a failure. I'm just using it because it's there. But
oh, you
I
just
thought that was a failure.
That's the one you just did a pull with the
No, that was this one.
Oh. Well, how much different are they?
This one has only got a notch where the actual pieces were going in on the thing. The actual little seed heads were coming from. This one has extra notches where it's attached, whereas here, when I attached it, I just did a little bit like that. On this one, that goes in from there. It goes, there's a cut there like that on this one. Well, let's see what it looks like when we printed it. I obviously have used it with the red, but let's see how it goes.
Kirsten says, and I lost the train of thought there. Looking at those, Kirsten says people would want to buy it, Fran, and with your computer abilities, you could at least do like note paper sets or mugs, T-shirts at the very least.
Could I?
Yeah,
I wouldn't know how to start.
I hate you too.
Sounds too much like work.
Yeah, I mean, look at Mariah, the marketing, and I mean, I could do that. I could help her with it, but I could never. Yeah, no. I'm at an age I want to have fun, not work harder.
Exactly. That's what I want to do. I mean, if somebody else wants to set it for me, fine. But no.
Mariah's doing a beautiful job, and she has more experience.
Yeah, I'm already setting things with Mariah, so she's doing the work for me over there. So I'm quite happy.
She has all the experience and skill set to do it. She and Brad. Diane suggests maybe some bubble wrap. And Evie says, yeah, and Evie says the tomatoes.
What about bubble wrap?
On your right there on your gel plate.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. Don't know where the bubble wrap is.
What about tomatoes?
Don't know where they are either. They'll be in a folder underneath here somewhere. I'd have to go looking for them, and I'm getting a bit worried about the paint being there for too long on its own.
Okay.
I think I need to get this out.
I'll have to remind you to get the bubble wrap out for next time.
Yeah.
I don't know why she doesn't have all that stuff just handy dandy right there.
I do, but it gets other things put on top of it, and suddenly it's not handy anymore. It's got something else on top.
I'm just giving you a hard time, woman.
You are. You are. You give me a really hard time.
I can do that.
Yeah, you're really well practiced at it.
Yeah, you're making it easy. Hi, Jamie. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Jimmy.
I know I've seen Jamie here before, but everyone say hello anyway.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome. Come out of lurk mode. Rick came out of lurk mode. Who else is in lurk mode? I see you guys hiding back there. I can see you. I know you.
Look, there's somebody in the cupboard. Look at that.
Yeah, over there in the cupboard, hiding behind the door. There's 27 watching, or at least got you up to play. 19 thumbs up. Hey, we appreciate all you guys.
Yep, we certainly do.
Okay.
So I got a fair bit off that. I'm going to take another pull with the other side because I want to get a bit more off if I can, like that.
I agree, Diane. I love the bubble wrap added, and also the stretchy paper. You know, the packing paper that looks like it stretches, or just crumbled up tissue paper is a great look on there.
You've now got me going like this while I'm looking around the room. Is there any bubble wrap anyway? Is there any bubble wrap anyway?
No, don't do that.
I can't help it. You put me in search mode and I'm stuck.
Well, you've got the nice money little coins there, and I was just thinking the same thing as Diane. The bubble wrap would add some nice little round circle textures off the side.
Wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better. That's a bit better.
I'll tell you what, if you didn't have that, all the money, all the coins cut out of that shape, it would look like an owl.
It would a bit, wouldn't it?
Yeah. The silhouette looks like an owl. Well, a bit, except for that one little portion down at the bottom that sticks out.
That's because it's not painted red.
Right.
Let's do red. Let's do some red. Talking about red. Let's do some red. We've got some, Cracano Nicolai's gold. That wasn't the one I meant. I meant this one. Alizarin hue. Alizarin crimson.
What's the end game? Lynn wants to know, are you putting the prints in a book? What's the end game? Well, the end game is mostly that she's got these stencils that she's designed and she's using them to see how they work. And she just likes playing on the gel plate.
I do.
So the end game.
Also, I end up with lots and lots, as you probably imagine, lots and lots of pulls and prints.
Yep.
And they all sit in a drawer, and then I go around and I go, well, I want something that would go with this. I'm making a journal, and I need something to go with these other ones. Oh, look, that would go with it. Let's have a bit of that. And, so it all works out in the end.
Yep. Or you're making a box like you did before with the challenge with Sharon.
Yep, exactly, yes. Actually, I didn't use any on that one. I used some spray.
Don't leave out, if you go to the dollar store, which aren't $1 anymore, but I keep saying that. They have like the plastic or whatever type of the synthetic fabric for words are hard. Placemats, and they have some texture.
Yeah, I've got some of those as well. And I didn't get it from Dollar Tree, but I got mine from Home Bargains.
Right, right. Oh, and if I haven't said so, this Saturday, tomorrow afternoon, I think 1 Eastern, I'll have to double check, but I think 1 Eastern, or not Eastern. You'll have to check, but if you go to Sharon's channel, she's showing more things to do with stencils that are not on the gel plate. She's got some ideas. So yeah, if you're not doing anything tomorrow, head over to Sharon's. If I can get the
He'll
link up.
probably have me working in the garden again.
Yeah, we've got to
It's
work
gotta
in the
be-
garden too. We've got netting to
What
put
time
over
is
the berry trees.
What time is it?
You know what? She put it in makers. I'm going to get the link up. So she's got it over in makers. The what time it is. Now I won't be with her tomorrow. Usually I stream with her and watch the chat. It won't be me tomorrow. It will be, if I'm not mistaken, she will have a different guest. And you know what? I'm not going to say who it is. I'm going to let her say and introduce.
I just need to lean over. I
Okay.
want to get some paint.
Don't fall. There you
No,
go.
I'm not that kind of lean over.
I'm going to put the link in here. Here's the link to Texture Junkies tomorrow's stream. Sharon. At 3 p.m. her time. She's got ideas of how to use the stencils off the gel plate, not on the gel plate. So go check it out. And if I get a chance, I will be in chat. I will not be streaming with her. She will have a different guest. And I'll let her tell you.
Got an open there. That's a teal. No, I don't really want an open, do I? That would be disastrous. What's that?
Fran's just left us. She's just gone off and left us.
Yeah,
She's over there. Fran, where are you? Over there.
I was looking in a box for paints. I'm sorry. I'll try something else. What about this one? I was sort of thinking about this one, and then I thought, I've got that other green. I found it. Oh, there it is. There it is, right in front of me, just as I turned my head. This is the one I was looking for the other day. I got it because it's got a beautiful name.
Hi, Uda. Sorry.
Hi, Uda. It's called Yellow Cinnabar Green. Now, I always thought cinnabar was red. So that's interesting. Let's have a go with cinnabar.
Yep, we're almost done, Uda. She's getting tired, and I'm not going to let her continue.
No,
But
I'll be
she's also
stopping
on a
soon.
roll with this color. She might be getting recharged after she's gone over there and.
I just wanted to try out this nice new green, which I thought sounded interesting and looks quite zingy.
Oh, it's a premiere.
Doesn't it?
Okay, so Sharon will be in the chat. She won't have her guest tomorrow, so that will be up and coming. Sharon's tomorrow is the premiere. She will be in the chat with you all. I'm going to do my best to be there too. I'm glad I didn't give away the.
The only trouble with that is you can't argue with her and say, "No, go back and show that again."
Well, yeah. You know, I know where she lives.
Oh, that sounds terribly.
A little piece of the. I'm really surprised by that. Yeah, it is a gorgeous green.
It's amazing.
Almost, to me, it's almost a Christmas green, but it's a little bit darker than what I would think a Christmas green would be. Yes, Lisa, that's what I said. The link and whatever her description is would be her post is in Makers, and then I posted the link here.
I think the stencils are trying to tell me something.
Yeah.
Is it time
stencil
to reveal?
Well, Duck Pilot.
I like that. I like that. That's nice. I think that's lovely. That bit didn't get so much paint as I thought it had.
Kirsten, it means that basically the stream is recorded and it will allow it's called a premiere, so it's It's
It
not.
goes live at a previously set time. It's already recorded. So at that previously set time, Sharon will be there in the chat to talk about it and answer questions.
By
That's really handy.
making it a premiere, it allows her to be in chat to talk with everyone that way.
Yeah, I've done that a couple of times, but I've forgotten how you do it.
Well, when you go to list it, you can call it a premiere. It's all done in the YouTube stuff. Look at that. I love that green. It's like really goes well with that.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Not until you peel it off and remember that you put purple down first. You go, oh look.
What are you going to pull with it now? Something mild, something very mild.
Yeah.
So you don't lose all that.
We'll look at the other side.
The ivory?
Possibly. I know what I'd like to pull it with.
Ah, Julie.
That.
Oh, yeah.
Can you read that?
Yes, interference blue fine.
Mm.
Yep. In fact,
I think that might work really well.
Evie and I were just talking about the interference colors and the I mentioned the Amsterdam pearl colors that I have. Well, you have some too, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the Amsterdam pearl colours. I think that's about the only one of their interference colours I've got. I mean, you know that golden are quite expensive. So when I look at the interference colours and I go, oh, I really like the result of that. Oh, I don't really like how that looks. The only one that looked nice to me was the interference blues. That's the only one I've got.
Mm-hmm. Evie says, or purple interference, but yeah, you don't have any.
They didn't have any in the golden. No, I got other brands that have that sort of thing.
And here's where our conversation came in yesterday. We were talking about it. I thought we said that if you use the interference, you want it to be the top layer and then everything after that.
Well, it depends, because I don't want it to be covered in interference blue, do I? I like what's here. So,
Okay.
but there's quite a few gaps here, you see, is what I'm thinking. And of course, there'll be some gaps in between in some places, but not all. So it would be nice to have the interference blue as a sort of little bit here and there. So I thought that would be a good pull colour for that reason.
Maybe I'm thinking of the dragonfly glaze then, because there's one of those that it really doesn't, even Pia said this, it really doesn't have much effect unless it's over a dark color.
Yeah, well, the dragonfly glazes are rather like that.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking of.
But of course, don't forget that this has a really startling effect when you're using black paper and you put this down full colour. That's pretty good. But we'll just go with this. Give it a little shade.
She can dab it on, but she won't. That would be too precise. And you know how Fran loves her paint. So this is how we do it. And Evie says pull it with black paper, but I don't think she has any black paper handy dandy.
No, I don't think I do, but I'm not bothered. I want this. The one on the white, it'll be fine.
It does have a nice color, though, doesn't it?
I just want to add a little bit there,
the colors.
and a bit there, and a bit there, just to make sure that I do get some good pull in those areas.
Okay, Miriam.
You go.
I plan on watching you playing catch up this weekend. Thank you for being here. You go have a good day. Tell Maxie don't work too hard.
Right, now I will pull that with that one.
They're great.
There we go.
They're just backwards.
Wait and see.
Lynn says they're fabulous colors. I agree. They're just sort of
this way around.
I think the interference kind of is lost in the backside.
Yeah, I think it is. It might have been better with black paper, as you said, but I'm quite happy with it as it is.
Oh no, it's nice. I like it.
I will see. I will get some interference colours in there on the white. It will be subtle. It wouldn't be quite so subtle on black. And don't forget, this would have been a lot more lost on black. This purple, I think.
I agree.
And probably the green as well, come to think. So we'll see what happens. We can always have another go and do another long haul pull and then end up with cinnabar green. Start with purple, end up with cinnabar green. Oh, that means I've got to mix some more lavender haze
Yes,
to
I
make.
wrote that down.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that's it for today. My coffee's not been behaving very well, so
There we go.
we
Okay.
need to go.
I am going to, you get set up. I will be right there.
And I'll pop. Let me move that out of the way, and I will pop these up.
So Miriam, you get some sleep. We will see you Sunday in PMI Studio Stream tomorrow if you make it to Sharon's. I hope you make it to Sharon's. She's got some interesting ideas. Thank you all for being here. I love you, Teresa. Thank you for being here.
Are you coming back at all?
Oh, yes, I am. Hold on.
I'm sitting here waiting for you to appear.
Okay, bring me up.
And guess what? She's still hiding in the cupboard. Oh, there she is.
So you'll want
All right.
to make us big. There we go.
I'm right. That's I pressed it 3 times. The blinking thing wasn't listening to me. Okay, so we are done now. I quite like this red one. I think that's one of my favorites, actually. Alizarin crimson is working well for me. Okay, folks, we will see you all next time. For us, that will be Monday. And let's put the picture together. And here we go.
Thank
Bye-bye,
you all.
folks. Bye.